morning and g'day mate, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jitty, and the wonderful defender of the universe, Mr. Voltron himself. Today's episode, we're getting a lot of upgrades that we need to do. An awful lot of upgrades we need to do. Also at the same time, well, we need to fix up some of the rare resources we went and grabbed an episode or two ago. We've got a little bit sidetracked, a couple of other things we need to worry about, but with the sun rising and also the hive rising in the background, it's time to get into today's episode, to get into that very important question. The very important question being, well, can we borrow a lac? I just like to borrow a lac. I like to borrow a lac early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, Mr. Voltron has said you could have the lac back. But first off, we need to, well, get down on our knee and talk about today's episode. So today's episode, we need to get a whole bunch of things done. Like I said, first thing we need to do is find organic crystal. It is oil. Well, actually, whilst we're here, we need to kill these guys. You don't have power. Can I make sure you have a power pole? You can have a power pole. There's a bab right there that'll place the power pole. I need to set you to supply. I need to set you to supply. I also need to set you to 1%. I need to set you to supply. I need to set you to supply. And I need to set you to 1% as well. I need you to burn up whatever you can in the way of graph. Actually, I'm just going to set you to supply as well. Actually, going to leave you on demand. Yep, I need these builds gone. So we need to set them to supply so they go away. At the same time, I need to find organic crystal. There you are. Set you to supply. Whoops, supply. We'll leave the water because who cares about water? I'm happy to delete a whole bunch of water and turn you off as well. Can I remove all of that and shove that in there? That solves one problem. Cool. What to do with 5,000 plastic? Do you like plastic? No. I don't know what likes plastic. Yeah, I don't remember what likes plastic. Something up here likes plastic, right? Yeah, you like plastic. Okay. So I need to turn off those builds. I also need to kill the graphite, kill the organic crystal. Yep, they were the two I had to do right at the start of the episode. Next thing I need to do is I need to talk about our wonderful mall. Our wonderful mall has many wonderful features. In case you don't know about my mall, it is a complete blueprint. Not as one giant blueprint that means you can't put down the whole thing at once. It's a giant blueprint, wrong one. Dark Fog Blueprints Mall version 1.1 is a whole mall cut up into many, many small pieces, which means early in the tech tree, you can put down the whole thing in stages, as in like all the stages right at the start of the tree. And it has done us a valiant job so far. It's been doing a wonderful job, but it is missing one thing. It has every recipe in the game except for, well, those few recipes we unlocked in the last episode, being the new T4 assembler. Also, it's missing the, oh boy, I don't know where these are in the tree. That one, the T3 smelter, and the T2 labs, which I'd like to get up and producing. Also, it's missing the new, the new super duper fuel, the strange annihilation fuel rod. So I need to add those to the mall. And as you may notice, there's a small issue in the way. A tiny one. But that's okay because the mall is saved in the wrong folder. I need to move it. It has a small little extension that we tag on the end. And this particular extension uses, well, boxes to deliver things. Can I downgrade 2 levels? That one, and that one. Yeah. So these uses boxes and hats to deliver everything, and that should get these guys up and running in no time. Can I cut back your request slightly? Yep, should get these guys up and running in no time. Now, these are all designed to bring in things from the Hat Network because, well, the Hat Network should be set up for all the basic functions for this. You need quantum chips. Also alien stuff. Yep. You need quantum chips and alien stuff, and you need, well, alien stuff plus strange matter, which is already in the Hat Network from the bus, or for the bus, plus you need annihilation fuel matter and core elements, which aren't in the Hat Network currently. They're in this tower right here, in theory, after I get enough of them to actually show up. So because they're right here, I'm going to use a belt. I'm going to bring this belt. I know it's to here, but I think it's for the other ingredient. I think it's for ingredient number 4. And you're going to be in for ingredient number 3, which I'm going to bring around and into there. And if I've got this right, you're for the shiny things and you're for the other things. Cool. So we're going to set this up. I want this to run. It'll eventually run after, well, the dark fog drops enough stuff that I can actually get a request in. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while, but it'll happen eventually. All right. The other thing I want to do, whilst we have you up and running, can I get 6 of those, please? And can I get 50 of those? Okay. The other thing I need to do is science. We're doing a whole lot of science currently. Technologies-wise, I've unlocked everything except, well, a bigger and better Dyson Sphere, because I'm not making rockets yet, so I don't need a bigger and better Dyson Sphere. Also, have unlocked the universal matrix. What I have been working on is upgrades. We've done all Icarus upgrades. We are having problems with science. That's the first thing I need to look at. There is a vertical construction, which we can knock off the list. These all require white science. Even though they're not maxed out, they're all in the white science tier, the universe matrix tier. But we do have, well, combat drone damage. We do have combat attack speed. We do have drone durability. We do have more ground squadrons. And I have space squadrons. So we're going to get those researchers. You and you also require white science. So they're going to take a while. But I'm having a problem with the labs and science itself. If I go look at labs, our labs, we can see we're out of blue science. All the other sciences we've got plenty of, but I don't have any blue. And the reason I don't have any blue is, where is it? Right here, because it's built to scale. It's built to bring in both the iron and the copper as a raw resource. Can I fly there? But before I fly there, can I go to this box and just pick up 50 of those? Because that's going to be part of our solution. Okay. Let's turn on our nightlight. Let's go over there and have a look-see. Let's fly straight into the labs because, yep, Voltron was before a time when AI existed. Okay, you are short of green circuits. Why are you short of green circuits? Because you can't output fast enough. So that's going to be sort of the theme of today's episode. A lot of upgrades. So first we're going to do, because I now have all the blue belt in stock, all the blue belt I can imagine, at least for now, also all the blue sorters, we're going to upgrade the hell out of you, which means you should be able to output faster. Now, a funny thing about a lot of my builds, they're all designed to scale, okay? As you can see, this is designed with smelters in stock, which makes things a little bit more difficult because my original build is designed with the Mark 1 assembler. The Mark 1 assembler has a crafting speed of 0.75. The good news is the Mark 3 assembler works exactly double the rate at 0.15. So I could upgrade you, and you to go twice as fast. But because this includes smelting as part of the build, well, then I need the smelters to go twice as fast. And that means I'd need to have room for this more smelters. But now that we're fighting the dark fog, now that we can access much earlier in the game without having to fly to the very edges of the universe and the galaxy to get to a black hole or neutron star, now we can access the rare unipolar magnets. I can get a plane smelter much earlier in the game, at least as far as I'm concerned, which means you smelt exactly twice the speed. So I'm going to upgrade you, and you to all run twice as fast, which means automatically I can put 2 labs on top of every one of these stacks and run blue sides twice as fast. Just to confirm, I'm going to throw an extra couple labs on each, just to make sure. All right, whilst we're here, we're also going to upgrade your belts and sorters, just to make sure. And also in the topic of just making sure, we'll throw a couple of extra labs on there, just to make sure you're running at full speed. Yellow science, same story. We're just going to upgrade all your sorters, all your belts, just to confirm. This is our little build that makes fiber optics, which go into purple science. We're going to upgrade you as well, just to make sure. Speaking of things I need to make sure, we have Strange Matter over here, which is a fairly late build. So it went in with T3 sorters, but it doesn't have T3 belt. It now has T3 belt. Green science seems to be doing great, as I have the 5,000 in stock, which actually means I'm just going to reach into this little box here and just, throw a few more boxes. We can have a spare warp or all 3, or 6, or 12, or 3,000. Warpers are important. It's good to have a backlog, a stockpile. Purple science, we can see that although I have the resources on the belts and in the tower, it's not running quite as fast as I'd like it to. So we're definitely going to, you know, add a lab or 3 on the top. Yeah, that seems about right. Maybe not that one on the ground. Yeah, that seems about right. And you know what? Let's just add a few more here, just to make sure. Now, I can't go too extreme because we have a small power problem on this planet. Yellow is the power usage. The dark blue is the power coming from... Whoop, I can't see. From these guys, the energy exchanges. We're still importing power from our lava planet and using the power here. So I can't go too extreme on my power usage because that's sort of a bit of a problem. But we can definitely add a few bits and pieces to the network and just, you know, get a little bit more power overall. Also a little bit more science overall. Yeah, just like a couple of labs. It'll be fun. All right, so that's the first thing I need to do. Second thing I need to do is I need to get organic crystals to start coming into our world. So I want to, nope, I want to go to the original organic crystal. Yoink. And I want to pull out all 3,000 of organic crystal there, and I want to put it into that tower. Then we're going to turn on remote demand. Also, we found kimberlite on one of the planets we were visiting previously, so we're going to turn on kimberlite ore as well and make sure I can, well, grab the kimberlite ore because we're going to use that on our planet as well because it's a nice rare resource to have. You have plastic. Plastic, I am going to intentionally... I hope this plastic doesn't feed back into this build, does it? I honestly have no idea where plastic goes. Plastic we're going to put into this tower as if it came from a loot drop. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to remove this build because I don't want it anymore. I want it gone. We're now having organic crystal. We can mine organic crystal, so I don't need to have the ability to make organic crystal anymore. So area of effect and pop. Cool. And well, hold all that in my hand, press shift and delete at the same time, set you to supply, and all the shippies land. Cool, go away. All right, so that gets us back a tower and a couple of robots. Whilst we're here, I do want to just give things a general rub with the upgrade planner, just to make sure, actually, your weapons, I don't want to really upgrade you. Your weapons, I don't want to upgrade you. You, we can upgrade, yep, definitely. You are... CPUs, we can give you a general rub with the upgrade planner as well. Just make sure all our belts are running as fast as they possibly can. Oh, oil. We need to do oil because the oil is actually designed to run 60 per minute. But, well, it hasn't been able to for a long time due to, you know, the lack of belts that run that fast. The other thing it can't do is it can't visit off-world to get me a bunch of oil. So I need to also enable warpers to come in here. We're going to do a local demand, and I'm going to turn you on remote storage. You should be on storage as well. If it's on storage, the ship's not allowed to ship this item off planet. It has to stay on planet. Yeah. I don't really want my oil build to ship warpers into planetary. Yeah, can I just throw that in there? And can I throw the bit of plastic I have into, where the hell was that tower? Plastic in there. I don't even know what I use plastic for now. Items, plastic goes into you. How does plastic get to you? Plastic gets to you via the tower. Okay, well, in that case, just to confirm, can I grab 3,000 plastic and put you straight in particle broadband? Cool, done. All right, so I want to do that. Also want to, whilst we're doing a bunch of upgrades, I need to do this all over the planet. I've been a little bit laxed in, now we have these miners, getting them set up, but that's okay. I want to upgrade this build, which is doing more CPUs. Seems in what I ran out of. Round belt. Okay, land. Okay, can we visit Mr. Mall? Can I open this hat and throw that in there. Cool. Can I go to this hat? And, 5,000 belt. I would like all of that. Whilst I'm here, can I also grab you? All of it. All of it. Yeah, a decent amount of it at least. Okay, so back to this problem. Can I upgrade this build? I want this build to be going as fast as possible as well. Yep, just make sure that, no matter what, we have all the CPUs we can imagine. Okay, you are weapons, your weapons. I don't care about any of you. You already upgraded. Yes, and your weapons as well. You're not weapons. Okay, I need to upgrade this build to make sure we have super magnetic rings running at full speed. Also, I want to do you, which is frame material, and funny enough, frame material doesn't go into the network. It doesn't go into the hat network currently, and I need that for one of the items to get the new dark fog items up and running. So we're just going to very quickly put you in there, put a box, there we go, and a hat, and we're gonna cap you to be this item. Two slots. You're literally feeding one machine, and done. Okay, so that should solve that problem as well. You're upgraded. You should be happy. You're out of nanotubes, which is a good sign because it means hopefully you're not empty. But you're empty. Okay, you're not empty. Where can I send the 3 million acid? Into this build. Cool. All right, so we want to come here. You're trying your hardest to process as fast as possible, but that's part of my problem. In the case of graphite is running, it's been trying very hard for a very long time, but is there more? There's more. Okay, can I put that in that build? Okay, can I have that back? And you're gonna have some too. Yeah, okay. Can I put that in that slot and that in that slot? And that just went away. What else can I shove in the magic slots? Can I shove that in the magic slot? Can I shove all of that in the magic slot except less than a stack? And that leaves me frees me up some space. Can I put the acid in there? Okay, it's the last acid I'm moving around from now on. It just gets deleted. Okay, I want to remove you. Okay, so graphite's been doing well for a long time. Very, very long time. It's been trying its hardest. Supply and supply. Cool, that'll make that go away. And we're going to remove that. And who likes titanium? Surely some of these rounds like titanium. You like titanium. There we go. All right, one problem solved. Okay, so graphite's been trying its hardest for a very long time, and it's been doing all right. But now we have the fire ice recipe. We sort of want to get that up and running because it's a lot more efficient, an awful lot more efficient. Okay, can I remove? We'll see if this all goes. It does, and can remove that too. Cool. All right, we want to get the fire ice recipe up and running. That's why I went and tracked it down because, well, actually, let's bring this up. You are energetic graphite plus some acid. 3 seconds gives me 2 graphene. Whereas the fire ice recipe just brings in some fire ice and then in 2 seconds gives me 2 graphene. So it's a little bit faster and it gives me some hydrogen. It's just an easier recipe all over. So what I want to do is I definitely want to get that brand new blueprint put in. And I'm going to be using blueprints because, well, graphene's been in the game forever. Like, since the game first came out, it was in the game. So I don't see a point in reinventing the wheel. The only thing that has changed is now we have a Mark II chemical plant, which means, well, it runs at twice the speed. That's pretty much it. So it means the build can be half the size, hence why I have an updated build. If you're curious on this particular blueprint or any of my blueprints, they are available on my Discord server. But this build is dead easy. It's going to fly in fire ice, and this is why it's in an interplanetary interstellar tower. Yep. It's going to fly in fire ice as soon as it has enough power in it and has warpers, and then it's going to output 1, 2, 3, 4, belts worth of fire ice, which will give me back 4 belts worth of graphene. Although you say 60 per second. How many things do we have? We got 60 of them. They do 2 per 2 seconds, which is 1 per second, and I have 60 of them, so it's 60 per second. Although they run at twice the speed. So it's probably 120 per second. I need to double check the maths. But either way, this is a nice, convenient, simple blueprint, which we're just going to dump down. And as soon as you go get the fire ice, come back with the fire ice, you're going to be flying along, and it means I don't have to worry about graphite anymore. It's now a done deal. The only thing I have to worry about is, well, maxing out this tower. If that happens, well, in theory, I'll just put down another build. The only other thing I need to change on this is you're going to have hydrogen as a byproduct. I want to get rid of the byproduct, so I'm going to set the minimum load of the drones lower. Now, because it's lower, it means these guys get picked first when shipping stuff out, which means hopefully hydrogen leaves here rather than other sources first. That's the plan. At least, I hope that's the plan. All right, now I did pull up the fire ice build, the carbon nanotube build, and we're going to put down the build right back, almost where it was. It's a slightly different spot, but we're going to put you right, collide with other objects. One more tile. Cool. We're going to put you here. Now, I do want to do some changes. Namely, I want to upgrade all the belts and all the sorters to, well, Mark II. At the same time, I want to upgrade the facilities to the quantum variety. The reason I want to do this is, if we look at the original build, it was designed to do 12 nanotubes per second. Now, if I've just made all the chem plants run twice as fast, now straight away it's going to do 24 per second because the chem plants are running twice the speed. Also, on top of that, for 24, I'm getting 24 per second, which means they'd make 1 per second. And I want to make the build slightly bigger. I want to have at least 30 per second. So our plan is going to be just extend this out slightly. There. Can I get you to go here and here? And now I knew. No, that's the end of the build. So then I need, what are we? We're a return belt, exit belt, exit belt, and return belt. And then we can go dump, and dump. Okay. And then all I need to do is throw some power poles in here, and you should basically be ready to go after, I change you to do the other type of blue, and clear that, set that, and then make sure we're requesting some stuff. So first off, we're going to need graphite, which happens to be right beside us, and also we're going to need, a whole bunch of titanium. We're just going to fly over fresh titanium. I don't mind flying over fresh titanium, but if I shove that back in there and that back in there, in the theory, I'm hoping this is enough to keep up with our nanotube requirements for right now. Eventually it's not, because I do want to start building the proliferator Mark III, which is going to need nanotubes, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure graphite was sorted, because we're going to need more nanotubes. But we're going to leave that for right now, because I also want to get one other very important thing set up and running, because I'm running out of things to research. Now, when I run out of things to research, I'm going to have to get the universe matrix. And then I need to build universe matrix, which means I need antimatter. And in theory, the dark fog do provide, and they do drop some antimatter every now and then. But I want a lot more. And the only way to get that is by building a swarm or building a sphere. So I need to get that set up and running. So we're going to not reinvent the wheel. We're going to put down a blueprint for solar cells. And the reason I'm going to use a blueprint is, actually, we should talk about this. Solar cells. Solar cells require two important things. They require graphene, okay? Another reason to go get fire ice. On top of that, they also require photon combiners. Now, photon combiners have two recipes. One that comes from prisms. Prisms come from glass. So basically, your solar cells is launching stone into space with some iron and some copper to make some green circuits and a little bit of, fire ice. So yeah. But that is the basic ingredient. Or they require that rare material, that grading crystal. Now, grading crystals, a little bit difficult to get. A little bit difficult to get. It's something you don't generally get till later in the game. And it's one of those things you don't really want your solar cell production to stop because you ran out of a rare resource. Because it happens, eventually the miners do mine out the patch and then there's no more left. So I made things a little bit more complicated. I made a solar sail build that I'm very proud of and I'm very happy with, and I need to find somewhere very good to place it. Actually, will you go here? I don't know if you will. There's a tower very close to you. But I made this one to run with both recipes. Because I wanted to. Oh, you will. Okay. Can I do facilities? Downgrade 2 levels. And just downgrade all you to the lower quality assemblies. But just now. Just now. Okay, done. Alright, can I start here? Can I start here with changing you out for the green one? Just a little bit. Supply. And I change you to be green. Okay. Alright. Let's start. Yeah, let's start here. No, let's start here. Alright, so this build brings in iron and copper. It's designed to have it sprayed with Mark III spray. I don't have Mark III spray, it's fine. But I do need green circuits, doesn't matter which recipe we choose. So we have on the right, we have the grading crystal recipe. On the left, we have the prism recipe. Now the prism recipe is going to require glass, hence this also brings in glass and makes its own prisms on site. Then the left-hand side makes the glass version, and the right-hand side makes the rare version. And, well, they output onto 2 separate belts. The left outputs onto this belt on the left, and the right outputs onto this belt on the right. But this is when the magic happens. All the way down here, we have the right-hand side does a U-turn to come back up here with the graphite, yes. And, well, it goes in here and gets sprayed. So all my photon combiners, these ones, are now coming in here and getting sprayed. The graphene has already, well, been made on site. It's made on site because why the hell not? And it's already been sprayed, and then it heads around the outside of our sails. So it's up, it's running. I need you to change your filter to be green, and I need you to be reset, and yes, you're going to supply to other places because I'm using a lot of juice in a lot of places. But if I come back to here, you notice that this one comes in sideways. There's no splitter, there's nothing fancy like that because I'm working on the simple side loading principle. If this belt be full and there be no room to put in the glass recipe version, then it won't run. And that's how the system runs. So this is designed to use the rare material first, and then we'll use the glass recipe as a backup. But before I turn it on, there are 2 things I want to do. One is I want to put in one of you with one of you, and a small belt from there to there with one of you. I want to set you to be all the triangles in the world. Yep, and I want to tell you to bring all the triangles in the world to here. Because we've been getting triangles as a loot drop for a very, very, very long time. If I can find them. Oh, yeah. There's 8,000 here. There's also a box. Oh, that box right there, which has another 3,000 there. So I have a few triangles to spare. In fact, I have so many triangles to spare. I think I've actually turned it off as loot drop for quite some time. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is at the other end up here. I need to do the same for photon combiners because that's also a drop. It's a drop we've been having for quite some time. And I want to make sure that we don't get a backlog of it. So I want to put you in there. I want to put a belt through there. I want to put a box on top with one of the U, and we're going to filter you to be that one, and that's wrong. That one. Cancel. Try again. Request. Cool. But that is also used in the bus. It is used in the bus right here, and it's used for something very critical and very important and very dear to my heart, and that is, well, the advanced miners. So I'm going to make sure that this has 5,000 in it, just so I don't run out. Or at least my chance of running out are much slimmer, at least. Yeah, because I don't want to go back to normal miners ever. So with those 2 additions made, we might also notice that the spray comes out of this tower, goes through a split up where it feeds into both these guys, also goes backward where, well, technically it goes under that box. It's a little bit weird, but I'll take it. And into both these guys. Also, as you're bringing in warpers, because I definitely want to make sure I have sails available everywhere, I feed the warpers in here. Just just in case. Like I said, this is not a build I want to have stop running. So I'm just going to remote everything this and make sure that, well, it has all its materials and it's going to have plenty of sails. I definitely want to make sure I can bring my sails to any planet because, well, I want to use sails on multiple planets. The planet I'm making them on is probably not the planet I'm launching them from. In fact, I already know we're going to be going to the oil planet. We're going to be launching from the oil planet. You are running flat out. Your issue is you can't get the stuff in fast enough. And you are technically positive on nanotubes. That's been a long time coming. All right, so that's done. Okay, next thing I need to do is we need to go to the lava planet. Actually, you've been upgraded. You haven't been upgraded. Acid hasn't been upgraded, but we're going to be superseding acid as soon as I possibly can. That build got removed. I think we're good. Okay, I want to come to the bus. I need to get some items from the bus. I also need to ditch the several thousand belts I have in my pocket and pick up a whole lot of new belt. Yeah. All right. So our little lava world has some problems. One, I haven't visited it in a long time. It's getting a little bit lonely. It misses me. Two, it's 140. Let's just grab 20 more just in case. I don't know how many I need. Two, it's never been set up properly. We went and captured it. We went and made sure it made silicon for us and CPUs because we needed those. But I haven't really been back to it since to sort of iron out some of its problems. So I need to go do that. So to do that, I need to take plasma cannons. It has a shield, but it doesn't have any defenses. And as we're going to be very soon launching space stuff into space, which is going to make all the friends nice and happy, I sort of want to be able to make sure it can shoot things out of space. Also, speaking of shooting things and more power requirements, I want to take 10 of those. I know I have some on the planet. I don't know how many. Actually, let's go with it. Just take all of them. That seems like a better idea. Yeah, I know we have some of those on the planet. I'm just not sure how many, so I want to take more with me. I also need to... What else do I need to take? I don't want chem plants. Those can go away. I have a bunch of smelters ready to go because I also need to set up smelting on that planet. Oh, green belt. We might want to stock a lot of green belts. Yeah, how full are you? Oh, very full. Okay, we're going to give you an extra hat. I'm going to lock you off entirely. Because, like I said, the robots can put things into a locked slot. Yeah. So that'll free up that. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to grab all of those because I think I'm going to need the belt when we get there. We have wind turbines. We have plasma cannons. I don't need labs. Labs can go away. Labs are actually, they're right beside me somewhere. I scroll past them. Labs, right there. Why don't we have any labs? Because we don't have any magnetic coils. Why don't we not have any magnetic coils? You're going, and you're going. You have magnets. We're just using them on things like engines, of course. Making more belt. All right. What was the other thing I needed? I need EM rail injectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably enough. I think that's everything we're gonna need. Yeah. Can I take the foundation, shove it? No. I'm gonna want. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna want. How many of these do I have? 23. Okay. I want enough robots to match that. So 23 is at 50 each tower is 1,000. 1,200. Yeah, okay. So I should have some spares. Right. So I think I have everything required. And how far away are you? 0.48. And getting closer. Definitely looks like you're getting closer. Alpha, stop it. All right. I think I have everything I need to get to the next planet. We've re-enabled... no, I haven't done one thing. And that is you. We went and got kimberlite ore. Now, kimberlite ore allows us to make diamonds. It's another rare resource. Previously, or up until now, we've been taking coal. We take coal, we run it through this recipe, and we turn coal into energetic graphite. Then we take our energetic graphite and we smelt it again. So we take coal, we smelt it, and then after it's been smelted, we smelt it again to give us diamond. Which works, but the rare recipe is, well, 1 item in for 2 diamonds out. So, I want to change you to none. I want to change you to be... that one. Demand. And then I basically want to clear this belt. I want to clear this belt. I want to clear these smelters. And we're going to be changing your recipe from that to that. And then drag and drop. And recipe should be changed. So then I'm going to change you to that one. And that won't fit. Who was it that likes... you like those. And who likes diamonds? Purple Science likes diamonds, right? No, you like diamonds. You can have all my diamonds. Okay, that should solve that problem. And yes, this should make us a crap ton of diamonds. Not we had any issues with diamonds previously, but we have had an issue with coal for quite some time. They should cut back on our coal usage. Okay, side note, those 5 have been damaged for a long time, and I don't see you getting grumpy over here anymore. So I'm thinking things are improved on the home planet. Okay. That should be everything improved, retrofitted, cleaned up, ready to go. The bus, I just need to check gears, is definitely importing gears, and you're outputting as fast as you can, which means you're doing the whole gears. You're actually, all the gears for the bus look like they are dark fog drops. Good to know. All right, so with that done, I don't think there's always something else. There's always something else you forget, and this is why I'm trying to really nut it down and make sure that I have everything before we leave, because yes, it's time to head over to the lava planet. I need to head there. I also need to jump back into research. We have, well, combat drone durability, ground squad squadrons, squadrons. That's not doable, that's not doable, that's not doable. That's the white science, and I'm out of things to do. But we can research here. So I have 5 more researches I can do before I have to do something about, well, getting... No hives in range? No hives in range. Before getting the... Before getting white science up and running. Yeah. I want to have that up and running sooner rather than later. And white science is going to require us to have antimatter. Actually, I can look at it in here. Technologies, universe matrix. It requires us to have antimatter as the, what's that, sixth scientific item. So I need to get antimatter. The only way I get antimatter up and running is if I actually have a working Dyson Sphere. Dyson Sphere or Dyson Sales System, Swarm, and then I can start working. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the poll. Let's start the poll. Can I throw in a big tower here to start? Can I make sure we have shells, just, I don't know, that many remote command. You have ships and ships. And 100% at the moment, I think. And you're going to be on local supply, that's correct. Okay. Can I throw you a power pole? And then we need to start on this one. Okay. So, whoop. Okay, looking very quickly, I want to build the artillery in this area. So anything that's in this area needs to go. Well, there are going to be exceptions to that rule, like I prefer to keep power, but I don't need these. You, sir, are going to go, well, not there, and here to remind me I need to rebuild you. And I want to remove those. Okay. Weapons. Okay. I want to build you here. And then we're going to drag you around the planet. And then we're going to come to this side. And drag you around the planet as well. To there, it seems. Okay. Then I'm going to put the shield generator... Oh, you got to go away. I'm going to tuck the shield generator into those tiles, and actually, can I bring out our belt of ammo, number 1, and you can come, you can't come in the back, dude. You can come from here, to here, to here, to here, to there, no, there, that line around through here, dodge that one just, yeah, no, you're also in the way, okay, and then back to where you started. Okay, so that is ammo loop. Problem number 1 sorted. Problem number 2, let's turn on the lights. Okay, problem number 3 is power. These guys need power. As you can see, I can tuck the force field in there. I can also, believe it or not, love the wind turbines, throw wind turbines around the outside. Yeah, turns out wind turbines are just that exact size to be able to drag through that area. So I'm definitely going to use wind turbines when I can. Just because they make the best draggable power poles. And if that's all they get as their claim to fame, I'll take it. Can I start you on this side? I'm going to drag you, press tab a few times so you light up. And then defenses, I need to put a shield back in this hole. The shield does need a power pole. It's okay, we can provide. And onto here. Okay, so same story, you can go away, you can go away. And once we get these belts built, we should be able to throw these guys in. Although, is this clean? No, it's not clean around here. Okay. That was a something. Okay, and if I wanted too far, I should put the shield back so I don't forget. And then I can put you here and here. And then press tab. Drag you out to there. Throw my power pole in there. And now I have the wind turbines. I can go, well, here and here. And how much power do you have? 82%. 72%. Okay, I guess it's not super terrible. Okay, so that's one defense in. Can I go to... actually, let me start with... Find here. Where am I building this? In this area. Okay, can I bring up... Nope. Yes, okay, can I bring up this? Can I start here? Can I just drag as far as I can? And then we go with belt. From there, to there, to... Here, oh. Here to here to here to here to here to here to here. Okay. And then you're going to come through to here. There's a little bit of iron in the way. We'll just step around that. And... almost, so close. There, two. Done. Okay. Also need to put in just an itty bitty tower. You'll do. And you're going to be bringing in the wonderful ammo, just a tiny bit of it, and demand. The other tower. Did you get? You did get both types of ships. Okay, combat drone attack speed. Awesome. Can I put you in the hole as well? Give you a power pole. And click and drag. Yep. And then you can drag. Yes. Nope. I don't have any landfill. Do you have landfill? You have an awful lot of landfill. You know, ships. Can I grab that? And that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Okay. Can I fill in this little area? And we're gonna move further around the planet so I can have them build things whilst I drag in places behind them. So that's 14, that's 15 is right here. Okay. And then yep. Why did you fail? Oh, too close to the wind turbine. Okay, of course. Can I remove those? Can I also remove you? And defenses. We're going to throw another one of you in here with another itty bitty power pole. And done? Foundation required. Yeah, that's about as done as I'm going to get. You can get built there. You can get built there. And then I need to go back to this side and get this fixed up. Also need to possibly tap that copper. Yeah. And you're going to be too big. And I know I could use a basic miner and shove that into the side of the advanced tower, but this is just quicker. Just throwing two of these guys at the problem just makes the problem go away. Okay. You would like some power. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna start this end. We'll go there. Remove you. Yeah. And defenses. Can I throw my shield back in about here? Can I throw a power pole here and a wind turbine here? No? Oh, there will do. And there. Okay. So you should have defenses at the very minimum. But I still need to go through and I need to tap all the resources, and then I need to build like a smelter or 5. Yeah, just to make sure that we're not throughput limited on the amount of plate I can get out of here. Also means that this tower will have to be set up with well, actually I'll leave that. And no, I didn't see something odd. Okay. What is odd is that I need to leave this episode here. Yeah, that's what's definitely odd. We're running out of research, which means, yes, I definitely need to get sales up and running, which is not going to be today. It'll be the very next episode. The very next episode, we'll get sales up on this planet and start launching them as fast as we can. But with all that said and done, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And myself, Combat Drone Attack Speed level 4, and the wonderful Voltron. We'll see you in the very next video. Bye.